Hello everyone and welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on XRP. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day today wherever you are in this great world. We're gonna talk about XRP. And I don't know what goes on X with people that are invested in crypto. Do they only look at the price of XRP or what? Because if you looked around the entire crypto market, every single cryptocurrency was dipping out. And everybody acts like it was just XRP dipping out. Honestly, don't blame people who get mad at the price of XRP, because this is ridiculous. You know what else is ridiculous? The fact that all of these ISO cryptocurrencies, the cryptocurrencies that are tied to the new financial system, they have been undervalued for such a long period of time now. You know, I looked at it as the buying event of a lifetime because I got a chance to stack every single one of these ISO coins along the way. And this major pullback just allowed us to buy even more. A lot of us are going to get rich off of the amount that we just bought on this previous dip that just happened. The final XRP shakeout has happened. Did you survive? We don't even know if this is the final shakeout yet. Here's the good thing though. I always record my videos early and then I schedule them to go live throughout the day while I'm working. And by the time this video goes live, you will all have a better understanding on where this market's going. We'll have a good idea what's going on with the stock market. Is crypto bouncing back? Is XRP getting back up towards 60 cents now? What's the price of Bitcoin today? We will have a better understanding if that was the final shakeout or not. Most people still have fear in the crypto market. Only when we are at parabolic tops will they be attracted and interested. Yes, they will buy the tops and hold bags to the bottom again. Be clear on your strategy to change your life and your family. Best to all. And you know, it's true. I've seen so many people complaining about this dip, selling into this dip. People were selling Bitcoin on this dip. And other cryptocurrencies as well, not just XRP, because people have not learned yet how the crypto space works. And, you know, those same people are now going to buy once the green candles show up. There's going to be people just entering this space halfway up, massive green candles. Think about that. And that shows you how lucky you actually are to be here right now. You know, we have the chance of a lifetime right in front of us. All we got to do is invest in it. I smell a settlement in the air between SEC versus Ripple soon. Now that settlement is supposed to happen today. And this was the day that all the hype was centered around for the last couple of days. The good thing is, again, we don't have to wait and see what happens, because if it doesn't happen today, like I don't think it's going to, then we were right once again. But at least we didn't get our hopes up going into today. Ripple sells 100 million XRP as geopolitical tensions escalate. Now, a lot of people were saying that Ripple sold this 1 billion XRP to settle with the SEC. Like I said, we're all going to find out very soon. I still don't think that settlement's going to happen today. And even if they did settle today, the market would reflect that before you even get the news. That's how fast XRP moves. And we all know why this case started to begin with. This is why we were tied up with the SEC for 3 years. Jamie Dimon admits that certain fintechs beat them to the new financial system. Take a listen.
Do you still think that fintechs have much to disrupt or innovate in financial services?
There are hundreds, and they've spent tons of money, and they still have tons of money. And I don't like talking about as a group. Yep. Some have done a great job, and we should acknowledge that. Some have done a great job. I wouldn't call them a fintech. There's something that a company came up with, which is fintech type services.
Yes.
You know, some have some of the stuff that we could have done ourselves. And I think a company should be self-critical. We could have done ourselves, and we didn't. They beat us to it, or they simply did it better. And so we should acknowledge that.
Ripple beat them to it, and they did it better. That's what it comes down to, and that's why the SEC case started to begin with. And Ripple is not just going to be part of the new financial system, it's also going to disrupt the current financial system. And that's already happening right now. Every time a company gets involved with Ripple and starts utilizing the technology and starts utilizing XRP, they get the upper hand on the competition. Then the competition has to start utilizing RippleNet and XRP and so on. And that's going to continue to happen. And it bridges the current financial system and the new financial system together. And that's what we're waiting to happen right now. And it's happening little by little every single day. Now, some of you ask me, what happens if nuclear war happens with Ripple? Well, I always found this interesting. In Stockholm, Sweden, Ripple and the Flare network have set up a validator to protect the XRP ledger. This validator operates from a nuclear bunker buried 30 meters below ground level in the heart of the city. So it looks like the XRP ledger is going to make it through anything that happens. But I don't focus on World War III. Because that's like that doom and gloom that's all over X. Every single day, people are talking about it. And honestly, we are in a currency war. That's what's really going on. And at the same time, we're in an election year. So we're trying to get oil at cheap prices as well. Because as long as we can continue to get the upper hand on oil, the petrodollar lives on. And I think it's slowly dwindling away as we're watching countries push more towards the BRICS and away from the US dollar. I think that's what all this tension around the world is right now. We are in one massive currency war. 250 million USDC minted at the USDC Treasury. Now, some people were talking about this, and USDC, most likely, this is all minted and it's going to be part of loans. We've seen that happen with USDC in the past. I don't really look too much into USDC. I look at it as being way more stable than Tether and more transparent than Tether, safer than Tether. And when I see something like this, most likely it's because loans are being made. Ripple will issue both a USD and UK stablecoin on the XRP ledger. Medico will custody the asset. Bank of America will hold the reserves backing the token. XRP will be used to swap between them, all regulated and government approved. And that's what's going to happen with the stablecoin. Some of you said, well, what if Ripple does peg it to the US dollar and the US dollar loses value? I could see that happening. Honestly, what I think is going to happen with the US dollar, though, is before they allow the current fiat system to just totally crash down, they're going to already have a digital dollar in place, a CBDC. And I think that even what's going on right now with all the tension around the world, that could also be a reason for them to release a CBDC sometime later this year. And I think if it doesn't happen this year, most likely it will happen next year. But nobody really knows for sure yet. But that's what's going on with that stablecoin. But it's going to be even the digital euro. There's going to be so many other currencies as well that Ripple stablecoin is going to be pegged to along the way. They're not going to just stop at a Ripple coin that's pegged to USD. They're going to peg it to multiple currencies around the world. That's where I think Ripple is going with that. But we'll know more as time goes on. In 2024, alternative to SWIFT will be offered by a variety of countries. Banks will have to update their technology to process CBDC transactions in 2024. Blockchain alternative to messaging systems incoming. This comes from smoke. And you see the initiatives that are in the EU, India, Brazil, Mexico, plus a joint project by Hong Kong, UAE, and Thailand to offer an alternative to SWIFT. Now, we already know as XRP investors what that alternative is. That alternative is RippleNet and XRP. And you know, more and more countries are going to pull away from the US dollar over time. Every single country out there right now wants the same thing, a level playing field. There are 7.9 billion in the world people, and 4.8 million own an asset that will be life-changing, all the money. Do you think that the elites care if 1.6% of the population gets rich? Last call to load your bags before settlement. Supply shock from FOMO will happen. Now, I wanted to talk about this because I keep seeing people saying they're never going to let all these XRP holders get rich. The elite doesn't care if you get rich. You were smart enough to buy into this cryptocurrency. And if you hold it long enough, you can easily get very rich off of your investment. And 1.6% of the population gets rich year over year practically. I mean, think about it. Look at how many millionaires were made last year. Look at how many millionaires were made the year before. And the same thing's going to happen around crypto. Look at how many people get rich every single year off of meme coins and other garbage coins. And every cycle generates a whole nother pile of millionaires as well. So if you think they're just going to hold back XRP holders, you're absolutely wrong, is what I'm saying. Some positive energy by Brad Garlinghouse for all the Ripple haters, and we can still holding XRP. Just zoom out. Take a listen to this.
Call me the optimist, call me naive, call me all those things, but I've been more right than I've been wrong. I mean, Ripple's in a very good position, so I feel good about that bet, and we're going to continue to invest and hire more people and acquire more companies because I believe about where the world is going.
See, Brad knows exactly where the world is going. And I think he is right. He's been right more than he's been wrong. And even the direction that he takes Ripple in, it all plays in favor for us as XRP holders. You know, I've been showing it all throughout the last 2 years now on the path that Ripple has taken us in. You know, during a bear market, we pushed towards tokenization, pushed away a little bit from cross-border payments, yet rails were still being put in place. Then we got into custody, and then we went towards carbon credits. Plus, there's projects around payments building out right now on the XRP ledger as well. You know, every direction Brad takes us in is leading us into getting rich at some point. And that's why I always urge people, you know, you could sit back all day long and look at the price of XRP and drive yourself crazy with it, waiting for that green candle to show up day after day. Or you could sit back and figure out exactly where we're going to be in a matter of months and where we're going to be a year from now and in 2 years from now. Because I think once utility kicks in for XRP, the pullbacks will be gone. The haters will be gone. The price of XRP is going to be way much higher than where it is right now. And it's not just going to be XRP. It's going to be all these utility-driven cryptocurrencies that are so undervalued right now. And they're all going to be part of the new financial system. And you know what really gets me? There's people out there still that doubt that a new financial system is coming. We are already in the digital age. We are pushing through it at light speed now. Every single country around the world is going towards digital. Digital payments, digital money. Digital trade is next. AI is going to rise. Tokenization is going to start to really pick up throughout the rest of this year. And people are still doubting that a new financial system is coming. It's already on the horizon. But all you got to do is make it to the finish line. You just got to hold tight through the worst times that are going to be ahead. There's going to be pullbacks, more of them. And we got to get through it so we can get to the finish line. But until it all happens, stay patient, stay positive, and let's get rich together. With that said, I'm going to wrap up this video. I want to thank you all for watching. I appreciate all of you. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great night.